Hey everybody, DXUN here. I just wanted to make this quick videos just before the holidays because you know what? It's the holidays. What's the only thing you might have the time to do? That's right, crafting. That is correct. And crew skills and gathering missions is probably the best one. You send your companions on missions and all that stuff, and if you're not leveling, if you're actually trying to get mats, I wanted to do this little video to show you a couple of things to do before you get on the holiday bandwagon and don't really have the time, and then afterwards wonder why you didn't really get much of any epic mats. So the first thing, let's go to our crew skills, and we have to talk about which companion to use, because there are some really good ones and there are some really bad ones depending on what crew skills you have. And that might be a shock to some people. Maybe they need to actually revise what they use, especially since biochem is horrible now. A lot of people might be starting to think about other ones. Well, if you're thinking about other ones, look at your companions, because that's what's going to drive you to pick something or not. So I'm basically a cyber tech with scavenging and slicing, right? This is useless to me. This is useless to me. This, oh look at that, +5 efficiency on cyber tech and +5 crit on scavenging. This M1 4X is really good for this combo. Right? This companion we'll talk about in a second. He doesn't have anything. And then I have Treek, which is +5 mission efficiency, not crafting efficiency. So if you're trying to craft adrenals, stuff like that, you're not getting anything from that, because that's a mission. But he does get +1 for crit on crafting. So it's something to, it's one of the best companions to have. Him, or sorry, her, and HK are really, really good companions. HK is the same, +5 efficiency, +1 crit to everything. There's not like, it's not just one crafting profession. It's all crafting professions +1 crit. So if you don't really have anything good or whatever, and you're crafting augments, probably the guy you want to use is Treek as a bare minimum. So, but again, there might be some other options. So what we will do is go see my little droid guy. I think he's in here. Here we go. So I have this little droid, and how you acquire this little droid is here. You go through your, I believe it's in the Others tab. Yeah, Others tab. And then it is right here. Repair droid. Unlock an astromech droid on all characters, ships that buys items, repairs gears, and sell unique modifications for your protocol droid, which is the droid I just showed 2 seconds ago. So you can go and actually and unlock this right here, and once it's unlocked throughout all your characters, all your accounts. It's legacy wide. So as soon as you have your legacy, gosh, I just want to, are you kidding me? Wow, okay, well I got other ways to do it anyway. Okay, so sorry, what I just said there, not totally true. But if you transfer your legacy character over another server, which most people do, then your legacy follows you, and that follows you as well. So, but here's what happens here is that you have these sensors which go on that droid, whether it's a Republic or Imperial, they both work. Now, and here is what they do is you put that into the sensor unit slot on the character, and it will give you this, which is +5 crit cyber tech and +5 scavenging. That's amazing, right? So everything I craft with that cyber tech is going to give me 5 chances of critting. So that's a big deal. That should be like the best guy to craft with if you buy that. It's 100k, right? So I'm going to buy that. Bam. Here we go. And then here, let's check the other ones. +5 efficiency on archaeology and +5 synth weaving crit. Then you got 10 investigation efficiency and 2 arm stack crit. Then you got +2 diplomacy crit and +10 biochem efficiency. And then artifice efficiency +10 and +2 treasure hunting crit, which is huge right now. It's one of the big ones, and this one as well. +2 underworld crit, underworld trading crit, and then +10 armor mech efficiency. So you can buy any of those. They're buying to legacy as well, so you don't have to buy one for every one of your tunes. But if you're poor, but if you are having a little bit of money, you can actually buy the one you need for every single one of your tunes, and then after that you're set, right? So the big thing to know about this is that you don't need to actually have the droid. If somebody else has it and you go into his starship, you will be able to buy them as well. Okay, so if you know somebody like that guy here on Ebonhawk, then say, hey, can I get into your starship? And I'll invite you in. You can actually buy your little sensor, and then you can put it on your droid, and then you're set. But here we go. Now I bought it, so I'm gonna go to my tab here with the companions, and I'm gonna go all the way down to where my droid is. It's right here. Oops. Then I'm gonna pull my sensor, and I'm gonna drop it right here. Bam. So now that I've done that, if I go back to crew skills and go to craft something, oops, and then I go here, select my droid, C2N2, and here he goes. He has the 2 stats from the sensor. And now I got +5 chance to crit, baby! Woo! So, really good trick that a lot of people forget. I had this forever, and I totally forgot to do that. And then in certain cases, it is a massive deal to do that. Especially with treasure hunting, there's a +2 crit there. That's amazing. Like you put that one on, and then you, depending on which companions you have, you can use other companions as well if they fit. And then you're good to go on the missions. Now, let's see the next part, right? So I'm gonna be, this one may not look right, but that's okay. I'm just picking up the missions. I only use 3 missions at the 4 if I'm really going crazy. But right now I only have 1 rich logbox mission, right? Again, and I'm not capped yet. If I was capped, I would have 1 rich logbox and 1 rich slice tech parts, right? But usually when you go on just a few quests, it doesn't give you all the quests back when you come back. And if you don't realize that, then you're gonna go on missions that are not rich, and then you're gonna be wasting your time if you're trying to get the epic mats. So let's say I have 1 here, obviously, but that's not, again, my slicing is only 441. But if I didn't have that mission, what you do first is you go here and you go to your stronghold or anywhere else. You just go through a loading screen, and then that entire list will get resetted, and then you'll get all the missions that you're supposed to get, right? So I'll usually, like I said, if I'm 500 slicing, I'll go on 2 missions, the rich lockbox and the rich sliced tech parts. And then if I'm really, at the beginning, I might go for the bountiful ones as well, for 4 quests. But again, it's only at the beginning, and then eventually I'll just stop. I'll just do the rich ones. And why the rich logbox is because I want the actual mission, the epic missions. Those guarantee epic mats unless you fail. But again, that's also another point that brings me to the next point. Again, it's great that I have all the setup, but these guys have no freaking affection, and you want to have affection. The more affection, the better the results, and also the faster as well. So you gotta go get that faction. So get the gifts on the market, or buy cartel packs, and then hopefully get some of what you need from there. Supreme Mogul, that's kind of cool. Anyways, but yeah, so again, affection, the sensors from the droid, big deal to help you out. Finally get the epic mats that you need to craft it. Also, again, look at your companions, and if there's none of them that really you need, then maybe you should change. And don't forget HK. HK is an extra guy, but he's definitely would be one guy I would use on just to buy anything for crafting with Trig as well. Again, thanks for watching, and have a Merry Christmas and a lot of fun. Later.